Hi, good evening, reading Zodiac. Hope everyone's well. If you can hear my husband reading Thomas the Tank Engine, I can only apologise, or you're welcome, depending on how you feel. So, I've just been on my group to talk about the brand new, you can see I've got it on my face, Nicaraguan coffee mask. And all I can say is that I am in love. Absolutely, I'm a coffee freak anyway, so I do love coffee. This is more of a kind of caramelly, toffee kind of coffee scent to it. If you ever had the Cafe Noir biscuits, which you can get, you used to get them in Sainsbury's, you can still get them in Waitrose, I've seen them occasionally in some Tesco's. Cafe Noir, they've got the coffee icing over the top, and that's what this smells like. So, just to show you the inside. As you can see, just on that, you've got bits of ground coffee in there, as well as the sesame seed oil as well. So ground coffee is what gives it an exfoliating property as well, so it is mildly exfoliating. This is a warming mask as well, so if you have customers that are upset about the ginger warming mask going, this will be the one to kind of go in there if they specifically like the mask for its warming properties. So this is really warming, especially if you blow on it. That just warms you up a little bit, makes it all tingly and nice if you're a bit of a sadist like me. So this is a good one to team up with the Himalayan clay mask. So you put the Himalayan clay mask on the T-zone area, as you would recommend to your customers. I personally am allergic to tea tree, which is why I can't use it. So I have put this one all over my face instead, just because I'm at that stage where little man has had a bit of a sleep regression, so I've not had much of a sleep. This isn't an intense awakening mask, so this isn't a pre-bedtime mask. I've got like admin to do, which is why I'm doing it now. So this would be one I would recommend for a pre-party mask. So at the end of the week, end of a Friday night, after work, you've got that little bit of a lull, you can't really be bothered to go out, but you've promised a load of people you would do. This is the mask to get you up and going and revitalised. It's also a very good hangover mask as well. So if you're feeling a little bit fragile, again, need a bit of a pick-me-up in the skin, then this is one to pick up and go along with. So this is a good duo mask, so you would put your, as I said, the Himalayan clay on your T-zone, and this one everywhere else. Remember to incorporate that bit of the neck as well. Or any other mask, obviously multi-masking, you can use as many masks as you like. You can use all 7 if you wanted to, just have little bits and pieces everywhere you wanted to. There's no reason why you are limited to 1 mask and 1 mask only. You're not limited to 2 masks, so there we go. I am now actually about to take this off, so I'm going to have a little scrub and show you guys what it's like to take off. I have applied it on with the mask brush because it is quite a sticky texture. And I find it a little bit more luxurious, a little nicer to put on with the brush, because remember, you don't want to overlay your product, because that's not going to give you any extra benefits. All you're doing, or you're recommending your customer to do, is waste their money and waste their product. So I always say to people, use either a 5p piece amount or use a 10p piece amount. The product will do exactly the same. So go for less is more, and at least with the brush you can build up and have that little bit more control as well. So I am just going to wet my flannel, get my teeth in. So I have lost a few brain cells this weekend, not through alcohol sadly, through the fact that my child decides that 2 AM is an appropriate time of the morning to wake up, and when we're going to sleep till 4:30, and then back up again at 5:30. It's been that So get a bit closer. So as you can see, you've got those grainy bits there. So that is nice. So if you're a fan of the vitamin C daily glow polish, that's kind of the texture of the grit there as I'm massaging that off. So it's got a little bit of, it has actually got sugar cane in there. Be a little bit of a sugar scrub feel to it if you're one of our sugar scrub fans, or if you've got customers that are sugar scrub fans. That feels so nice. I do love the smell of it. Another little tip with this mask is if you take it to your parties, and if you have customers that have put products left, right and centre and they can't distinguish one product from the next, then you can use this one as a cleansing the nose palette, so cleansing a scent palette, because coffee actually neutralises odours, which is why you'll see in perfume stores they have pots of coffee for you to smell in between you smelling your perfume. A little tip for your parties there. So definitely one that I will be bringing with me. So I like my flannels to be a little bit nice and warm. Okay. And that's actually really quite good. Oh, thank you, Georgia. You're more than welcome. I do have loads and loads to share, so I'll try not to bombard everybody with it. So I'll try and keep it appropriate to each product that I do. I've got a few to show you. There we go. Now, masks on me, any product on me normally, because my skin is highly sensitive, I normally, when I take stuff off, because of the blood circulation and everything, my skin normally goes quite red. So I'm actually quite chuffed that this isn't really doing that. So you can wash this off with just your fingers if you wanted to. You can wash off with your cotton pads. Obviously if you're at your parties you'll probably be using your cotton pads. At home I prefer to use flannels because obviously they're more environmentally friendly, because you literally will just rewash them as and when you need to, depending on what you've used. So my skin there just feels absolutely amazing. So I've got a bit of hair stuck across my face there, which is really quite annoying. There we go. So let me just dry my face off. So there we go, post clay mask. I've got a little bit still there to wipe off. There we go, my skin is already, this isn't the best to light because obviously it's fluorescent light going back down the track on my face, but already my skin is feeling a lot more awake. I feel a little bit more awake. There could be, you know, the way that the brain's decided to work, or just the smell of coffee. But yeah, no, my skin feels massively awake and it just feels rejuvenated and it feels super, super soft. And I have still got a little bit of the smell in my nostrils there as well of the coffee mask, of which I am again just going to go. That is nice. Right, this is a must-have for you all. This is a must-have for your kit, and this is a must-have for all of your customers as well. Any questions at all, do drop me a message. You have got the training tips on Be Inspired as well, so have a little look on there. If you can't find what you're looking for, just drop me a message.